Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Magic Fundamentals. This is the double lift, which is basically the most, I would say, one of the most important and widely used sort of sleights in Magic. It's definitely one of the first things you should use, and you should use it properly. So I'm going to be teaching it to you today. There are 100 different ways you can do it, but I'm just going to be teaching you the most basic way that looks good and what not to do. So you can use any cards for it. It can be done with a normal pack. It's not a gimmick slate or anything like that. So to get into it, this is what it looks like, and it's basically the action of turning two cards over as one, and it has millions of uses, but this is the basic move, and it looks like that. Excuse me. So yeah, let's get straight into it. There, of the 100 different ways, here's the one I believe to be the easiest and best, and it looks exactly as I'm doing it like this now. So you want to hold the deck in your weak hand, which is the hand you should always hold the cards in. So I'm left-handed. I actually hold it in my left hand, but most people hold it in the opposite hand to what they are. So if you're right-handed, you would hold it in your left hand. If you're left-handed, you would hold it in your right hand. But I'm just a bit backwards. So yeah. And then what you want to do is you want to hold it with 3 fingers along the edge, 1 finger at the front, and your thumb on the edge. And you want to, this is called a mechanics grip, which is the sort of the basic grip for any sort of magic slide or anything like that. So once you've got it in that grip, hold the cards not too tightly, but rather loose. And you just want to, if you push your thumb to the left and extend your fingers a bit, you can see you get that little bevel there. See that? So you can see the cards along the side, just like so. And what that allows you to do is sort of feel along the side of the pack for 2 cards, and you can turn them over as one. So sort of feel with your middle or your first finger, whatever you prefer, just for 2 cards. So you can sort of run your finger up the edge like this and turn it over. Okay. The actual turning over, you can do it however you like. I try and get it as close to how I actually turn a card over as possible. So that's how I actually turn a card over. Then when doing a double lift, sometimes I throw a little snap in there, like so. This isn't my actual double lift. My actual double lift looks a little bit like this. But that's a lot harder, so we'll learn that in the future. But for now, for a basic one, which can be used for many tricks, including the first one I'm going to teach on this channel, this is all you need to do. So just reach up and turn it over, just like so. So once you've reached up, peel up 2, just pull it across the pack and flip it back over, and then do the same to turn it back over. What you can do is you can pull it across and just leave it a little bit out jogged. So there's a little bit of a gap here, and what that allows you to do is either push down with your finger to give it a little gap there, make it easier to turn it back over, or just pick it up straight away and just turn it over like so. Which I use a lot in Magic. I do that, it's much easier. However, if you're doing a trick like the Dynamo signed switch, you'll need it to be flat on the deck for them to sign it. So yeah, I would do it that way. Just a few tips. Never do it, as easy as it is, never do it like this, because it's the most obvious thing in the world. Never riffle up the back and stop on 2 cards and do that. It's so obvious and so many people do it. I don't know why. So yeah, make sure to always get from the side of the pack. As you get better, there are many different double lifts you can do. You can do all sorts of ways, which we will cover in the future, but for a basic sort of fundamental lift, that is basically it. It's just riffle up the side of the pack, not riffle, but feel for 2 cards, drag them along with these 2 fingers, and just flip it over on top, and that's it. Make sure to get the grip right as well on the left hand, but that's basically it. So I hope this was useful. I'm going to try and keep these videos under 5 minutes, as I'm sure you can gather. So that's the end of this first video, and we will catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.